and just seeing what happens. Okay.
Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off. If you've got the strength, you can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The Bamboo built it for me.
Oh, that's sweet of them.
Okay, fine. If you don't want to move, I'll dry you off myself.
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Mr. Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Romeo.
Since when did you become so obedient? That isn't like you at all. If you really want to show your thanks. Here, it's your turn.
My turn? To do what?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course.
Can't she just flap her wings to
There's
dry
spots
them though?
I can't reach on my own.
Like, is that really is that a stupid question?
What's with that look? I've already dried you off. Now it's your turn to return the favor.
All right.
You know, Wise, I've never liked rainy days. The
Yeah,
rain
your wings
always
probably get
leaves my
heavy.
wings soaked and heavy.
Whoa, I just said it.
Right.
Crazy.
I can never quite dry them. The same goes for taking a shower. Though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
Yeah, that does seem like
Things
a hassle.
feel really uncomfortable, huh?
Yes, honestly, it's miserable and such a hassle to manage. A hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this strange smell that I can never wash out.
So, question. Since she is a winged Thyran, are all of her bones hollow? So that she can fly. Food for thought.
So, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with wings this large, there are always spots.
Oh, must be nice having such large
Before,
wings.
If I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my wings on her sheets.
That's fucked up.
Huh? Wait. Why would you crawl into someone else's bed?
Yo, what's up, Yuta?
Wouldn't that make her upset?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught.
Oh, this is Zenless Zone
Whenever
0.
Belly did notice me, she was absolutely furious. And no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Slowly drying the spots that were still damp. Wise, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I
Probably died.
remember something about an operation
I
called
assume.
the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of duty.
Whoa, I called it. Crazy.
Died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. Though, a sense.
You know, casual
Isn't
case
entirely
of
wrong.
survivor's guilt.
After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the karma core inside our weapons.
The karma core.
I'd love to.
inside the Void
Once
Hunter's
the
weapons?
once the story
That's right.
gets us to that point.
Remember
I'm trying to
the
do the
machine
story
I mentioned?
update that came out today
What
actually.
truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals.
So there should be a boss fight soon.
Karma core, found only within an enchainer. According to RK, a karma core differs from an ordinary ether core. It doesn't form naturally.
I mean, it
is
does.
made
It's right
directly
here.
by the creator.
I just won't
The
use it
creator
because I
owns
can't.
the
I like
karma
the story.
cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws
The
within
creator
our
made the
lives,
karma cores.
and
There's
used
so many
them as
k
the core to
noises.
create the enchainers of the Great Hollows.
This
That's
ain't no
just the
Genshin
tip of
Impact.
the
It's got a
iceberg.
skip button. Every other Hoyo game has a
After
skip
a
button
long
except for
and bitter
Genshin. It's
struggle,
actually really
we
funny.
finally were able to bring down one of the enchainers. But the karma core itself could not be destroyed. RK and Sunbringer, they wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the karma core once and for all, while allowing humanity to harness the power within it. In the end, they found a way to seal the karma core within Porceloy. And from that, they forged the Void Hunter weapons.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons ultimately comes from the creator?
Yes, which is exactly why there are so many side effects. At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power, humanity might finally overcome the Hollows once and for all. So, when RK and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
Lady Sunbringer.
Alright,
and
skipping would be
Professor
like an
RK's plan?
unblocked an
Yes.
old person. Yeah.
Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that accursed name for as long as I live. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of porceloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the karma cores sealed within our weapons.
So does that mean there's only a limited number of... Every Void Hunter has to have a special
It
Void
meant
Hunter
we
weapon?
become artificial enchainers. No more
Oof.
enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu.
That definitely means we're gonna be fighting Belly again.
Looking back,
Or Belly at some point.
I can hardly believe I fell for RK's lies so easily.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel Vike...
Yes, Belly and I were the final participants. Or rather,
So is she an artificial
the
enchainer
final test subjects.
then?
Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight. If only I'd realized what she was thinking sooner.
Remiel.
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans. So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along. But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new enchainer.
It's like an action RPG
Estimate
in
that
terms of
partially
gameplay.
fused with the karma core inside Damiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half enchainer. Maybe deep down, I'm just not
It
ready
is
to
a
give up
gacha
my
game.
life so easily. In the final
Just
moment,
so we're all on the same
Damiel's
page.
power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation. I
Oh shit.
didn't fully awaken from the seal in Persena's Hollow until about a year ago.
The power of temporal patterns.
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that can pin you in place. That's an example. The karma core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the karma core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a similar effect on a smaller
Dude, does
scale.
that mean we're gonna get a Miyabi SP?
That little bit of power
That'd be pretty
isn't
cool.
nearly enough to take on those 3 Sunbringers. That's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, I still have to... Never mind. Enough about me. Why am I even telling you all of this?
Because you just want to fill up
Now
this.
that I've
You want
told
to give
you
us
so much.
lore padding.
It's your turn.
Ta-da! She's a hot waifu. Yay!
My turn again? For what exactly?
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another round of our little Q&A game. You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. So I went ahead and answered anyway. Now,
Yo,
it's
the
your
goat.
turn.
I wasn't actually going to ask you anything. You simply started explaining it on your own.
Fair enough. But once you say certain things out loud, they don't weigh on you quite as much anymore. Or perhaps you'd
True.
like a little help getting started? Let me think.
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Belle and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Mosient.
Oh, the
head of High
yappening.
Ambitions Corp. They were exceptional students as well. So, it didn't take long for them to become some of the Academy's most talked about students. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time. And before long, we became close friends. Back then, we all had ambitious plans for the future. Understanding the Hollows. Perhaps even conquering the 6 Great Hollows.
I wanted to
In our
finish the
teacher's
story for
words,
this update this
we were meant to
tonight,
seize the
but
sun
I don't
called
know.
Helios. Later, the 4 of us who ranked at the top became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico. He died because of me. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions Corp the day after the incident. The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital. She was with one of High Ambition's rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined we'd meet again like that. Belle and I were seriously injured, but we still wanted to go back.
The story's really good. It just has moments of yapping that are
To save as
really
many people
long.
as we could. We begged Truvia for High Ambition's help. We promised we'd guide them through the Hollows, that we'd do whatever it took. I can't really remember what happened after that. But on that day at Helios, no one made it out alive except Belle and me. Then in Roskalifer, I met Truvia again. We talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt as though she were talking about someone else's life. I didn't know how to face her. And ever since then, no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico's or...
Perhaps it was your own. The you from the past.
I don't even know what the W speed trend is.
If only I'd done something sooner. Making peace with the past.
So I have
isn't
no
easy.
idea.
And sometimes, you don't get the chance at all.
Yeah, there won't be another chance. Truvia, she was killed by Dracena. By that thing pretending to be Dracena.
Something pretending to be Dracena. Wise, what exactly
Yeah.
happened?
I forget
before
the
I found
name. I
you?
forget how to say the name of
Will
the
you tell
thing,
me?
but it's that enemy we fought before.
I see. So that means Dracaena, the youngest of the Sunbringers, had already... No. Judging from the timeline and the outcome, perhaps not yet. I'm not sure. Let's
The
go.
Bang Boo.
All right. Sit anywhere you like. Just, not the bed. Wet bedding is such a pain to deal with.
Sigrid.
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Mr.
Another
Wise is
cutscene.
here. I have come to
Yay.
take him back. Please do not stand in the way of my duty.
Secret. She won't be easy to fool. Wise, hide for now. I'll
True.
think of something. Wise? What are you doing?
Sigrid, there's no need to pressure them. I'm right here.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Mr. Wise.
Hey, he never said he was cooperating.
I'm sorry. I can't go back with you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, since Wise has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden. This would be our first proper face-to-face meeting, would it not, Deputy Director of Airspace Patrol?
Remiel. Now that is an unexpected development, Mr. Wise. Lady Dracaena has ordered a search for you. But our only aim is to uncover the truth of what happened inside the CCD. So
That's what
please,
they all say.
come back with me. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of Lady Eldreda,
Just
Eldreda
so
the
we're
goat.
clear, if you decide to make a move here, you'll be the only one who dies.
how can you be so sure before you actually try?
I
So,
don't
Yuta,
mind
what kind of
getting
games do you
my
play?
hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. Hardly a saint to begin
Or
with.
just everyone in general. What kind of games you guys play? Let me know.
Are you really willing to die like this? As a puppet
Maybe.
controlled by that monster without ever learning the truth?
Then speak plainly. I have no patience for riddles.
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of it,
EXE
don't you?
games.
Then I'll tell you outright. The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
What kind of game is that? Is that just like a
What
Knuckles
did you
game?
say?
Like from like
I
Knuckles from
expected that
Sonic?
reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Wise? I thought you'd figured it out already.
That's quite a leap. I know that definitely wasn't Lady Dracaena, but... Gerta Blulu? How is that
Gerta
even possible?
Blulu.
That is
That's such a
quite story
weird ass
to come up
word.
with, Remiel.
Gerta Blulu.
Oh? I was
Try saying that 3
expecting
times fast.
something more along the lines of, "How dare you slander Lady Dracaena?" followed by you charging straight at me with your spear. I was quite prepared for that. Or could it be
Oh, okay. Interesting.
you've suspected all along that the Sunbringer at the CCD might not be the real one?
What makes you so certain that it was Gerta Blulu?
Intuition, perhaps? According to Wise's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in Dracaena's office. Then the false Dracaena showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal, and attempted to silence Wise for good. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too, and became her first target. After that, Sigrid, Dracaena ordered you to bring Wise back to the CCD and uncover the truth. Have I got that right?
All interesting.
Yeah. Sigrid, I understand why you'd find it hard to believe, but... This is what I saw with my own eyes.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracaena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Secret. Before you arrived, based solely on Wise's description, I assumed Lady Dracena's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an enchainer. But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing orders to you. With that possibility ruled out, and considering Wise's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple enchainer larvae, it is entirely possible that either Gerta Blulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and, through the karma core, became partially fused with Dracena.
How could that even be possible?
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see today. That would also explain why Gerta Blulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again,
nice,
there
interesting.
may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we simply haven't discovered yet. As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous. Had it appeared in Buastrum, it couldn't possibly have gone unnoticed. So, either it was Gerta Blulu or a 3rd enchainer larva we haven't discovered yet. It attacked Lady Dracena, and it succeeded. Just not completely. Otherwise, there would have been no reason to keep impersonating her. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like 2 people fighting over the same controller.
Okay, this is a little exhausting. Like, come on.
Coexist in the same body, judging by the current situation. It seems Gerta Blulu has the upper hand.
That is still nothing more than speculation. And if Mr. Wise deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving that I wasn't lying.
It's all right, Wise. I believe you. And I believe everything you've told me. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth, but no one is allowed to lie. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's still room for us to talk. Wouldn't you agree?
What is it you want to talk about?
That seems really interesting.
How to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament, of course.
I'm curious. But I'm more curious about when you'll let me play the game.
The retroflux zone.
You're having me come back here just for another cutscene, dude? Are you...
I never expected the airspace patrol surveillance network to have such a glaring blind spot.
Would you call it that? Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in the sewers with a whole colony of Bangbu either.
I was pretty shocked when I first got here too.
All right, let's save this. Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gerta Blulu. Or rather, what to do about Dracena. First of all, the enemy has already taken control of the CCD. That effectively gives it access to Roskalifer's communications network as well. In other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now. If we do, it'll notice us almost immediately.
Lady Dracena did give orders to keep a close watch on any unusual communication signals within the island.
See? The enemy is already starting to show the cloven hoof. No offense to horse tyrants, of course.
Horse jokes. That's funny.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. The real problem is how to do it quietly. Even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deeply it has fused with the karma core. If we act rashly, worst case, everyone in Roskalifer ends up witnessing Lady Dracena turn into an ethereal. And by then, even if we manage to save Dracena, to Roskalifer,
interesting.
All we've really done is save a monster that could turn into an ethereal at any moment.
I never thought you cared about Roskalifer's order and stability.
Why wouldn't I? This is the utopia my friend built with her own hands.
Remiel's right. We need a way to sneaking back into the CCD again, unless we could somehow lure the imposter out of this. Remiel, Sigrid, I know how we can deal with.
Oh?
Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet. Lady Dracena is scheduled to host it herself, which means she'll have to appear in person.
That does sound promising. We could go in as guests instead of forcing our way into the CCD.
But, Mr. Wise, with so many guests around, how do you plan to stay unnoticed?
We don't. It's gonna say this and then this, probably.
What if a singularity leakage were to appear at the exact moment the imposter makes an appearance? Or rather, a passage formed by multiple singularity leakages. That's how it was transferred to Buastrom in the first place. So naturally, we can use the same method to send it back. And if there are no airspace patrol soldiers near the hollow at the time, then it
Interesting.
shouldn't attract any attention, right?
I am starting to.
All right,
lose track of
Wise.
what
This
you
seems like a
mean,
good
Mr.
plan.
Wise.
We'll try it out this time.
How are you going to make a singularity leakage appear in the CCD reception hall at that exact time?
Yesterday, Remiel and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. We also figured out how those singularity leakages are being created. I think I can make something similar. As long as we keep it under control, nobody at the banquet should be in any danger.
Fighting fire with fire, are we?
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as we have
But
stable
I wouldn't
hollow
know. We're
observation
not
data
fighting
and
anything
calculations.
yet.
Oh, wait. No. I don't have the HDD with me. And I can't contact Bell or Ferry either. So...
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong, Wise.
If you are concerned about obtaining stable hollow observation data, while I am not an expert in that field, I should still be able to offer some assistance.
Interesting.
There is a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scommel Hollow. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses to process Rosetta data. However, due to their excessive size, they were left abandoned on site and never retrieved.
If the equipment is still operational, we should be able to make use of it. But without Databoo to handle the calculations, that would probably take... Most of the Enna Gang's Bangbu used to be CCD Databoo. If they're willing to help us.
Don't you remember, Wise? In their eyes. Anyway, leave this to me. At the very least, Prophet Boo should be willing to do me this favor.
I hope
leaves
so.
one final question.
Why are you both suddenly looking at me like that?
So and now you had a baby,
Nothing.
huh?
I simply thought
Nani?
a certain Airspace Patrol Deputy Director might be able to get us into Scommel Hollow.
At first light tomorrow, I will return here and find a way to get you to Rosewick. I can also pretend I never saw you tonight. That is all the assistance I can offer. And
All right,
if I
let's give
discover
Sigrid a
that
carrot. She's a
everything
good
you have
horse.
told me is false, I
Good
will
Uma.
personally answer for tonight's decision, whatever the cost. Before I leave, there is one final matter I would like to confirm with you, Remiel.
Mm-hmm.
You once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldreda. Why, then, are you going to such lengths to save Lady Dracena?
Because none of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. They're all gifts Sunbringer left behind for the world.
Interesting.
I simply
Nerd
don't
alert,
want
nerd
to
alert.
stand by and watch the things my friend cherished be destroyed by monsters from who knows where.
Whoa, we did it.
Feels like, wait, there's no way. I hope
This
Bella
looks really
doesn't
comfy,
worry.
chap.
No.
This is a really comfy couch.
Oh, Sigrid. Secret's here so early. I'd better go take a look.
Good morning.
All right.
I have secured a
More
carrier for those
dialogue,
with
less gameplay.
As promised,
Woohoo. My
I will escort you
favorite.
there.
How do you intend to get us there? Surely not under the pretense of transporting newly captured fugitives.
Of course not. I brought this.
That hesitation was very telling. She really did consider taking us there as prisoners.
So,
Hey, it would have worked.
decide.
Costumes and props. They should allow you to accompany me
Not
openly
costumes.
into Scommel Hollow.
Ah, I see. Airspace patrol uniforms. Not a bad idea.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers and accompany you in the hollow, this should work. Thank you, Secret.
Yes. That is the plan.
Totally.
In any case, please hurry and change. Time is short. We must depart as soon as possible.
Hey, look.
Okay.
What's that?
Wait a second. There are two Mr. Roars?
There is two Mr. Roars. What a great disguise. Don't you agree, everybody?
Is something the matter?
It's, not just the size. Though the size is certainly part of the problem. Secret, are you serious? You expect this to fool the airspace patrol soldiers?
Yes. I believe it should serve well enough.
No. No. There's no serving here. The deputy director of the airspace patrol traveling with Mr. Roar. Two Mr. Roars, no less. Is there anything in Rose Califer more suspicious than that?
There might be.
Remiel, calm down.
In truth, it was already rather late by the time I returned yesterday, and I had no time to prepare. As luck would have it, one of our squad members found a Mr. Roar mascot suit near Beckford Street during yesterday's routine patrol, so I brought it with me.
Beckford Street.
Oh? So you are fond of Mr. Roar too, Remiel?
I am not. How did you even arrive at that conclusion? Wait.
Maybe.
There are two mascot suits here. Don't tell me.
The other one is mine.
Damn, she's a fan of Mr. Roar.
In any case, once we enter the outpost, I ask that you both cooperate and play your parts as Mr. Roar properly. Do not do anything that would reveal your identities.
I might try it someday, just not tonight. Because I'm trying to finish this story update.
Understood, Deputy Director Secret. From now on, we're the Roar twins.
You seem rather...
It's so cringe, bro.
Stay in character, Remiel. Every sentence Mr. Roar says must end with "Rawr."
Understood, Deputy Director Secret. Roar!
Very well.
Totally
Since you are both
amused.
prepared, let us move out.
Yo, can I run around in this?
I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Looked to me like you were enjoying yourself last time.
You two, do not forget to add "Rawr" to the end of your sentences.
Good morning, Lady Secret.
Mr. Roar.
Mr. Roar's. There's plural now.
I know it's Mr. Roar, but why plural?
Because there's two.
Obviously, Mr. Roar has a twin.
Huh. Since when did that become part of his backstory? I've never heard of that before.
They're kind of random.
Did you really think Rose Califer's massive pancake demand could be handled by a single Mr. Roar? Mr. Roars, please tell my
Definitely a name, all right.
the truth.
I'm the Mr. Roar who works on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Rawr!
I'm the Mr. Roar for the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday shifts. Rawr!
That signature catchphrase. Yeah, that's definitely Mr. Roar. Wait, no, that's not the point here.
The point here is I need to get
Why
through.
have you brought Mr. Roars out here?
For pancakes?
Huh. Pancakes.
I got this guy
What
just
kind of mission
busts us a
coding?
little bit. Like, oh no.
Definitely suspicious. And why pancakes? Who would bring Mr. Roar into the hollow just for pancakes?
I can't believe I actually went along with this absurd disguise plan.
I get it now, Lady Sigrid.
Huh?
The pancake ingredients were lost in the hollow, weren't they? That's why you rushed two Mr. Roars in to help search for them. I understand.
Yes,
completely.
exactly.
Rose Califer
Thank
needs
you for
pancakes.
making up my lie for
Airspace
me.
Patrol needs you and Lady Linvern.
What is this guy even talking about? How did he get from pancakes to that?
Because he's a real stand-up guy.
Affirmative. That is correct.
Oh, no. That is definitely not what you meant. That pause was way too obvious.
Oh, I understand everything now. Lady Sigrid, please, wait a moment. I'll let you and the two Mr. Roars through right away.
Jesus.
I don't want to think about how any of this makes sense anymore. Rawr!
Agreed. My head hurts too. I'm starting to think a second brain might be necessary. Rawr.
The route is ready. We may depart whenever you are prepared.
I am prepared. Do I get to play as Sigrid for a bit? Do I get to draw Sigrid, please? That'd be really cool.
All right. From
More
here on, there is
cutscenes?
no
Are you
need to
for
worry about being
serious?
spotted by my subordinates. There are no scheduled
No, I
patrols
don't
around
blame you. I don't either.
Uh,
Currently, almost midnight. Honestly, you play this game for the waifus and the combat. It's like the biggest selling point.
See? I told you. This costume is way too tight and stuffy. Getting stuck in it the other day was definitely not my fault. It's not very polite to stare, Miss Deputy Director. Or is there something on my face?
No, nothing like that. I merely thought you seemed somewhat more lively than I had expected. You are quite different from the Remiel described in the records of the
What's
first
your
generation
question?
Void Hunters.
Let me guess. In those records, we all come across as rather stern and proper, don't we? Well, I suppose that can't be helped. We were Void Hunters after all. We had to look the part. Especially the sort of Void Hunter people expected to see. The head of the Hoshimi family gets lost at the drop of a hat. Sunbringer is a bit socially awkward. Enjoyous spends
That's
every
really
other
funny.
day
It's
nursing
always
a
the
fever.
weeb samurai
You
type
wouldn't
character.
expect any of that to make it into the official records.
No, my VTuber model's not that fancy,
Indeed.
unfortunately. Like, this is the best I
But
got.
that was who they really were. Nothing like the people described in those records.
What about you, Remiel? What's the real you like?
The real me? Isn't she standing right in front of you already?
Yeah.
You know it.
I'd love to get a
That's
nicer
about
model,
what I
but
expected.
Oh my, then we really are in sync. But let's save the gossip for later, shall we? Don't forget why we came here.
Yes. The central district of Rosewick is just ahead. The device we are looking for should be there.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Finally, some
Pass through this
gameplay.
tunnel first. Rosewick should be just...
So this is Rosewick.
What a
It
spectacle.
matches my voice. Interesting.
Rosewick.
My old model that I had, everyone thought I was a girl until I started talking,
You
and it
been
would
here
jump
before?
scare people. So I'm glad that's not the
Back
case
when there was
anymore.
still only one Sunbringer.
Although I
Over
think I
100 years ago.
compensated with like a much more traditionally
That
masculine
enormous
design.
building in the distance is called
Like
Meridian
there are
Hall.
comments on some shorts and
Once
some
a research
videos
facility personally overseen
that were like, I
research
thought you were a girl and then you talked. Oh my god. And I'm like, bro, what the why are you like
and the
this?
main
Come
focus
on.
of that research
Guys can have
was
long
to
hair
work with
too.
journalists and the others to verify
My hair is
whether
like
the received
almost
data
as long IRO,
computationally
man.
verifiable.
It's fine. It's not that
But
weird.
as for how this place ended up in the Hollow, that I don't know. Of course, the Research Institute back then didn't look like this. At the very least, it wasn't so twisted. Many of the facilities inside Meridian Hall were made of porcelain, so they should be pretty ether resistant. As for the spatial structure, we'll have to rely on the back door that Sunbringer left behind. You'll see when we get there.
Interesting.
Mr. Wise? Did you ride along the tracks like this last time as well?
Sorry, secret.
What is that glowing over there?
Well, now.
Okay.
Looks like the nearby ethereals spotted us. They are starting to gather.
Call me anytime you need my help.
There is no need. This is barely even a warm-up. An ambush! Hold the line! Stand firm!
There we go.
Scorching sun! Fired up!
Blitz! Break them! Sky! Shall not be defiled!
Got his ass.
Dealt with, for now. Let us go see what that glowing object is.
It's a Petrus
This
piece.
object.
Yes, both are Sunbringer's creations after all. I'm surprised this key hasn't been affected by this. It's the key to Meridian Hall.
This is a key, you say? But where is the door?
For that, I'm afraid you'll have to ask Sunbringer herself. Aside from Meridian Hall, most of the buildings here were residences
Yes,
and other facilities
yes.
prepared for the researchers who worked here.
This game is like the spirit in terms of gameplay. It is the spiritual successor to Honkai Impact 3rd. I'm so glad you said that. Oh my god, I love Honkai Impact 3rd. I love
In other words,
Honkai Star Rail's my
even if
favorite
they
gacha
were
game.
swallowed
It's
by
the game I
Hollow,
stream the
it
most,
wouldn't
honestly.
matter. There was nothing important inside them to begin with, but Meridian Hall is different. Sunbringer, she always believed these instruments might still serve a purpose someday. So she designed a dedicated emergency restoration system for the entirety of Meridian Hall. Once activated, it will rapidly restore the space both inside and outside to the default state recorded when the device was configured, allowing people to enter and leave.
Waifu
Hold your
pillow
horses
gift,
there,
yeah.
my
I
good
don't have
friend.
any waifu pillows.
Let
I'm
me finish first. There's actually two parts to this key, and we need both to enter. Back then, some
I
people
should
had
get
to
one
could
just as a
afford having
meme,
copy
because
of the key, just in case the
I don't know.
unexpected
I never could get myself to buy a Dakimakura.
But,
As much as I like
you know me.
wanted one for
I
the
thought it was
meme
quite
and to just,
troublesome, so
I just could never do it. I was
I
too
simply hid
cringed.
both pieces
I
of
would
the
look
key
at it and be like,
secretly
I'm too
in a
cringe. I
separate
can't own
device.
this. Not that I think it's cringe to own one. I think I would feel embarrassed to have it.
I mean, people hide spare keys under doormats or in flower pots all the time, right? At least it worked out, right? If I had taken it with me back then, we'd be at a loss now. As for the other part of the key, if memory serves, I hid it somewhere rather high up, I think.
Makes sense because you can fly and all.
You sure are
Yeah.
sharp.
I got myself a nice ass
Detective
pillow.
Wise. Or someone may just turn you into a static background asset with all RGB values set to 255.
That's crazy.
You two, let us cut the chatter. Let us check the high ground nearby first.
Okay, but before that, let's put this part of the key into the device.
Whoa, it started. Whoa.
That was becoming.
Only half the key was inserted, so only about
I wouldn't go that
half was
far.
restored.
This way. It seems there's a path leading higher up.
Right. Let's take a look.
Jesus. That angle was kind of diabolical, I'm just saying. This game is like very Gooner friendly, which is good or bad depending on how you prefer it.
That's
No, I want... No, we'll turn around.
Bringer? But how?
It's not so unusual. Hollows are full. Let's take a look around here.
I see it. I should be able to unlock this path if I hack the robot.
I did not realize you were capable of such things.
I've dealt with all sorts of things on the islands, but anyway, this isn't all that difficult.
There we go. Got some Metroid Prime looking ass.
Problem
Gameplay.
solved. Let's keep moving. Seems we'll need to find another way around.
I seem to remember a very beautiful spot ahead.
Alright, sounds good, Yuta. See you next time. Yes, I do love my wife. Thank you for noticing.
Victory! Prepare to...
Sis.
Move out.
If we hack the drone, the path should open. Good. We're almost at the target.
That's quite an emotion. The experiment was a success.
That was so easy, bro. Come on. Think I'm
The ethereals
stupid?
in this area are gathering again. Spear.
Is it just me? Or do the ethereals seem interested in the Meridian Hull key too?
Perhaps that's just because it sparkles.
Yeah. Break them. Free.
Go and take the key. You've been
I took
left
the
here
key.
all this time. Poor
The Rosetta data.
I know. A moment like that.
Ramiel, that voice.
Yes. All right. Goodbye, my old friends.
Back on the track.
The echoes in the hollow. They really know how to ruin a mood.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Good thing I'm so good at exploring. Hell yeah.
It worked. The Meridian Hall has been fully restored.
Well, that went rather smoothly. Let's hope.
The space here is still shifting. The entire building should have returned to its original state by now, should it not?
Yeah.
That's what they
perhaps
want you to
there's
think.
A delay? The device is over 100 years old after all. A little instability is to be expected, I suppose.
There we go, we cooking.
It seems the environmental changes won't affect our exploration much.
Tactical deployment. Let us keep moving forward.
Why are there ethereals here as well? If you aren't paying rent, I'm afraid I must ask you to move out.
The space was hidden. No wonder so many ethereals gathered here. Shatter! Offensive stance!
Is this the last one? I was expecting something a little tougher.
Indomitable!
Here's the time you still have.
Ultimate. I still don't fully get how to
There
play
it is,
Sigrid,
the
but
device we're after. Let's go, Wise.
we'll figure it
What
out.
comes next? Only you can do.
So this is the prototype.
The equipment was not damaged and
It looks intact on the outside. It's a prototype, but I think this is it.
Prototype. Boot up.
We did it!
Seeing these screens light up again after all this time.
No issue so far. If anything, it's been next. I'll connect to Prophet Boo. He'll act as a relay node and mask our Rosetta data request as normal traffic. To minimize exposure, we'll only pull essential data from the CCD and handle the rest locally. I only managed to install the essential modules on Prophet Boo, and with most of the bandwidth reserved for Rosetta data transmission, the
Oh, that's Griff. Need anything from us?
thanks, but not right now.
understood. We will.
Link bandwidth state starting designated path prediction calculations.
As expected
Love
of
to
a
see
hollow
it.
specialist, the aura is completely different. Watching him,
Yeah, our aura, bro.
it truly occurred to me that Rosetta data was born here.
Yes. Exactly.
Link bandwidth stable. Verification unit synchronization complete. Professor, can you hear me? We can begin with data extraction. Everyone, I believe... I must now What? The theoretical verification of Rosetta data is complete. It was a resounding success.
Oh, is that how one delivers good news? You nearly gave me a
Oh,
heart
look
attack.
at look
I
at the
believe this is due to
Hoshimi
Miss Sunbeam
family.
practicing the composure training I recommended.
Oh my
How
gosh,
many more
she's so
people do you
funny.
intend to torment with your family's strange tradition?
So loud.
I love it.
That's quite the commotion. I take it the experiment was a success?
Yes, very much so. It would have been even more successful if the core technology provider had simply stayed asleep.
Even a little map earns me that much grief. I was merely showing full confidence in my colleagues' professional competence. Besides, today's success is only the first step toward taking back the world.
All right, all right. At a time like this, why not be honest and express a little joy? Even if the Rosetta data is only the beginning, it is still the beginning of a miracle. Let us celebrate properly, shall we? And Professor Arke, don't even think about skipping it.
Then, let's throw a party, like the one Mayflower treated us to last time.
Don't tell me you're
Let's
planning
go.
to drink until the next morning again.
The professor will throw him out just like last time.
Then let us hold a ball with soft drinks only.
Hey, you people.
Back then, we thought taking back the world was only a matter of time. As long as our companions were by our side.
She's
there
got
was
the little
nothing we
veil.
couldn't do. We could even go anywhere. In the end, none of us reached the promised destination.
Yet.
Finally.
Mr. Wise, how did it go?
Everything went smoothly. Now all that's left is to use this data to...
No, I'm all right. I simply...
Are you sure you're okay, Remiel?
I'm perfectly fine, really. Now that the calculations are done, let's head back. If we stay much longer, we'll miss tonight's banquet.
Hopefully there's a small break in between. Because I might just have to call it here, chat. But we'll see. Because it feels like we're getting really close to the end.
You got my
It's just there's always like that 20 minutes of dialogue after.
I simply need to place these.
And I was streaming this earlier for like almost 5 hours, so
Once the imposter appears, I'll activate the devices and create a small singularity leakage at the venue.
Meanwhile, I'll use Thaumiel's power to immobilize both it and everyone at the venue. Then,
Interesting.
before it has time to react, I'll drag it through the leakage and into the hollow. Finally, we subdue it and rescue Dracaena.
Very well. Understood. I will do everything in my power to help you enter the venue unnoticed. However, if, in the end, our conclusion...
Then the banquet will become the place where you arrest both the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Eldreda and the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Dracaena. I imagine Wise would have no objections to that, would you?
No, I promise.
None at all.
Then, may none of us betray the trust we have placed in each other. There is a balcony outside the banquet hall. The door to that balcony will be locked today, so you two can stay there until the banquet begins. When the music begins, that signals the start of the banquet. The guests will share the first dance. Once that happens, you can head directly above the hall and prepare to act.
Got it.
Alright, sounds good. This is where we're going to leave it, and tomorrow we will finish the story. Thank you so much, everyone who came by and hung out. I appreciate you guys, and we will be live again tomorrow. Have a good one.